When you are manifesting anything into your life, especially something as big as like a life-changing event, or simply you're shifting your entire life, you are going to experience different phases before the 3D actually catches up to the identity shift that you make within your 4D, within your internal reality. You do not need extra signs. And yes, you do just decide that you have it. But the 3D needs time to catch up. And I'm not just manifesting a fucking coffee or a cake. I'm manifesting an entire timeline shift. I am manifesting a whole different life. That does take time. It takes time. And it's not about, oh, I'm waiting for my manifestation. No, I am the version of me now that has what I desire because I have chosen that. I'm not sitting in a, when is it happening? I'm sitting in a, I know it's going to happen for me because I say so, for one. Two, I'm the creator of my reality. And three, I'm highly favored. And everything always works out for me, even if it does not seem to be. The 3D is merely catching up to me. That's it. This is not about signs at all. It's just about the different phases that one may experience when manifesting something as big as I am. Okay? I get paid to exist. I am a successful business owner. I have a business that does not run on hustle or stress. It runs on ease and overflow. Okay? Money works for me. I am one of the top spiritual creators on TikTok. I am a famous influencer, a famous spiritual influencer. I have my own house, I have my own car, I travel the world, I have my dream partner. I am literally manifesting several different things. I am manifesting several different big things, like life-changing things. And so, yes, it is going to happen in stages. And those stages aren't signs, they're just what happens when you are recalibrating and reprogramming your entire reality. You experience the crash, okay? Because you need to make room for the things that you're calling in when they are that big. If you are still, if you still have people and things in your energy and in your space that do not align with what you are trying to call in, you're not going to have room for the things that you're trying to call in. You have to get rid of the things that do not serve you to make room for the things that do. Hence why my ex-boyfriend of 4 years and me broke up on New Year's Day. Okay? That is literally why. Because I know that I deserve better. I've always known that. I've always known deep down. Even though I loved him, I was attached to him because he was familiar and known, and I thought he was the love of my life. But really, we just trauma bonded within a day after meeting each other, right? So there was that. He needed to go. Did it hurt? Yes. Was it like our 5th breakup and I was already over it by that point? Yes. Okay. Also, a lot of things have not worked out for me. Looking back now, I know that it was all in alignment. Okay, I've had a lot of tower moments. I have been through several tower moments in my life. I thought that I was going to be moved out of my parents' house last October. I planned on moving out last October. My business had just become successful. I planned on moving out with my, now ex. That didn't work out for me. Why? Because something better was meant for me. And I knew that. I always know that when things don't work out for me, something better is always meant for me. Okay? And so that didn't work out. At the time, I was like, why is this happening to me? But also, I guess it means that something better is meant for me, right? Just trying to stay in the energy. The real thing was that my ex brought me down, and I was being taught a lesson about how when you quantum leap, you have to stay in the quantum leap. My quantum leap happened during our 4th breakup. Okay? And then I got back together with him, and he dragged me back down right where I was before I made the quantum leap on my own while we were broken up. Okay? It taught me a lesson that I needed to learn. It happens, right? Okay? Now I'm back to not being with him. I'm recalibrating. Now I'm in the energy of release. I manifested my business becoming successful so quickly the last time that this happened, that I experienced a quantum leap, you may call it, okay? Because it was easy. Because I manifested a business that actually ran on stress and me needing to put in hard work. I manifested it from a place of Hard work equals money, which is the old story, the old version. That is what you learn when you grow up in the society that we all grow up in, right? Because they want you to go to work and, do the time to make the billionaires richer. You know what I mean, right? They want you to be puppets. They want you to be controlled. They want you to think that your only option is working 9 to 5 and that's it. That's why they put you in school for literally 13 years of your life, the first 13 years of your life, right? So I'm unlearning now that these past 3 months that I've had where I've been broken up with my ex have been releasing and healing and reprogramming my nerve system so that I can properly hold the new identity and the new life that I am calling in. That is what it has been. It's not about me being like, what are the signs? Whatever. These are the signs that your manifestations are coming in. It's crashing out. No, this is what you may experience when you are manifesting something really big. When you're manifesting a huge shift in your energy, you may begin to crash out when you are in the void because nothing is moving. And you're like, what the fuck? And you have to stay in that energy. You have to tell yourself, no, this is me now. No matter what your brain tries to tell you, your brain is going to try to convince you, let's go back to the old energy. No, this is who I am now. You have to stay in that energy. You have to be very determined. You have to be very disciplined. You have to not let yourself waver whatsoever. Because if you let one doubt go, oh, that means this isn't working out for me, and you overthink it, you let it loop in your head, you're like, what does this mean? What does this mean? You're right back in the old energy. And it will mess you up, and it can totally throw you off. Can you get right back into the right energy once you realize your mistake? Absolutely. But then you still have to hold that energy, and you will sometimes be tested. Will you actually stay in the new identity, or are you going to go back in the old energy? Okay, that's how I was tested the last time I had a quantum leap. But also, I think that is what was meant to happen, not only to teach me, what going back from a quantum leap looks like, but also I manifested a business that wasn't actually aligned with what I really wanted and what was really meant for my highest good. So it breaking down wasn't actually misaligned, it was actually fully aligned with my highest path, because not only did I learn a lesson about how, when you quantum leap, you need to actually keep the people that you left behind before the quantum leap in the past, okay? You need to let them go. But also, it aligned me with better things meant for me. So I didn't actually lose anything. I gained knowledge, and I learned a hell of a lot. And now I'm in this energy of manifesting better things for me, of attracting and magnetizing something so much better for me that I know that I will be able to hold for a very long time. And that's just what it is. It's not about science. Not at all. Much love. Bless.